Alright, you guys, today we are at Chef 5 Eastern Market for work. Yes. Let's take this. Take this off. Okay. I washed my wig and put it right back on. I like the blowout look though. It's cute. It's bigger. It's a Chef 5. Oh, today is Tuesday, July 19th. Today is Wednesday, July 19th, you guys. Gotta get my days together. It looks nice in here. Looks really nice. Yeah, wow. Hey team. Hey Carla.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. It is. Yeah, I left it. I had to go pick it up. I like it. I know. Babes. Right. I have you keep you kept you kept with your clip.
It's okay.
It's so cute.
Thanks.
Let me see if you got it on.
Thanks,
Nope,
people.
wrong way.
It gotta be the other way.
Yeah, that way.
I was trying to cover my thing.
Okay.
You gotta hold my drink not slide back.
Yeah.
I ain't do my drink.
Period. You're so funny. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah. Yeah. For a second. Now you back. Okay, you guys. Now that we've seen the setup, I believe it's gonna be pretty easy. Pretty easy. We're here till 10 p.m. Then me and my friend are gonna get food at a Mediterranean place. So I see you guys after my shift. And yes, thanks for tuning in.
And of course, for 2 years, this was a completely virtual event. Very grateful we were able to do that, but of course it's not the same. So we invited the folks who received awards in 2020 and 2021 who were not able to gather in.
Hey guys, we're gonna get some food. I'm going to write in my journal. Do a little journal work. Get these lips together. I did. I think. I tried to do it. Guys, I got so much work to do. busy. I'm about to order my food. I'll be back. I love this sign. Got a smoothie with sea moss and a burger with tots. Yeah, vegan burger with tots. I need to learn how to cook. Girl be hungry. I have to work. It's 1:52 right now. It's June 20th, 1:52. I have to work at 4 p.m. And I need to journal a little bit, like a couple of my bills I need to pay. And what order am I going to pay my bills? Tomorrow I have a wax and facial. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm excited to see how long this is going to last. It's kind of already lived there, like all this video is already lived. It's like when my temple went too, so. But I'm gonna have my cousins do some crimps in my hair. And wear some crimps in my lace. Yeah. And I have a dentist appointment today. So let me. Oh my God! I have a dentist appointment. And I have to work at work. I will rush down there too. It's like literally like probably 15 minutes up the street. Oh my gosh! Who called them? It's so crazy how I just remember that, like literally sitting here getting some food and like writing my journal. This is exactly why I need to look at my journal every day, because I literally forget I have an appointment and literally be that day. And I just rescheduled for 2 weeks ahead. Like, oh my gosh. Whatever. As long as we get it done. Last time I cleaned this up. Yes. Honestly, I would add all this into my calendar too. Yeah. Trying this sweet, spicy garlic sauce. They make all their sauces from scratch already. That is spicy. Look at it. So you got the what?
I got the barbecue jackfruit bowl.
Okay.
Yep. So, gonna open it up. See what we got cooking.
Ooh.
Smell smells
hot
phenomenal.
peppers look so good.
Yes, man. And I also got me, you know what I'm saying, a little shake with some add-ons. Apple pie smoothie with collagen and sea moss.
Okay. Good job.
Yep.
Yes, I love sea moss.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy too because the reason why I even put the add-ons in was because I was doing a bunch of research on stuff. So, and then collagen is used in like 30 to like 40% of your connective tissue inside of your body. So it's like one of the healthiest proteins for you.
Yeah, it is. I shop at the Natural Food Patch. It's on 9 Mile. It's literally up the street. 9 miles in Royal Oak though. No, it's in Ferndale. And they got sea moss. So I put it in my smoothies when I went home.
100%. Yeah, for the most part, I'll usually just get the jars and then I'll just scoop it. Maybe like a scoop in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But
So you just take it by itself. It's really bland. Like it don't taste like anything.
yeah, it is pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I don't know. I just take it, you know, because for the health benefits. That's what I care for the most part. Because at the end of the day, it's like health is wealth. Like ever since I started taking my diet more seriously, my athletic performance has improved.
Yeah.
On top of that, like I've just been noticing I have more energy, like all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how like I don't want to get like too deep into like whatever, but it's just crazy how like we've been fed like so many lies about nutrition and about like our foods and everything like that. Like
Exactly.
even a lot of the organic shit is terrible for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these pesticides and everything that they're putting on these crops and this and that is like I don't know. I'm really
GMOs.
oh man, that's a whole nother.
Right. It is crazy. We were just talking about that though.
Yeah, because what's wild too is like my grandmother was telling me this before she passed away. R.I.P. to the legend. You know what I'm saying? That like America and a lot of countries they sell their seeds to like I don't know what they call it, but it's like some federation that controls basically like all the homegrown foods for like many nations, and they buy out other people's seeds so that way you have to go through them. And apparently like those people are the ones that are like contaminating a lot of the foods and stuff like that because it's easier to mass produce GMO foods than it is to, you know, like make crops that are actually healthy.
Right.
You know, so it's like another marketing scam.
It is.
Because what's crazy too is I noticed if you look at like even almond milks, like for like Simply Joy or like any of these other brands, a lot of them they'll say organic on it, right? Organic this, organic that. And then if you look at the back, it'll have organic fillers in it.
Oh.
So they're giving you an organic GMO product, but then they're saying it's, all of it's organic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
But no, we're gonna test this out though for the camera.
Yes.
You know?
It looks really good. With the hot peppers, yes.
That's fire. It literally tastes like meat.
You do?
It tastes like some barbecue beef.
It is.
Legit.
Oh man, I gotta try that next time.
It's fire. What'd you get?
I got the roast beef burger with tots.
So what's it made out of?
They say plant-based burger.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
eggplant or something?
I'm not sure, but they said they made their own sauce. This is the spicy ranch. Well, yeah, it's a plant-based patty. And then it has American cheese, grilled peppers, lettuce, tomato, and pickles on a bochet bun.
That's wild.
Yeah. But it's like when I bite into it, I don't really like it's a really different like texture from like actual beef. Like you know how you get them little bristles in the beef, the real you know? This you don't get no like bristles or nothing. But it was like you know how you get cravings, like oh if I have a craving for a burger, this would be good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it would just be fulfilling and it tastes like what's beef, but it's not beef.
I'm gonna say something that's a little bit strange, but I swear to God, like
Is this question it?
yeah, it's like ever since I started eating healthy, I've noticed that like my body starts to actually crave healthy food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I try to go back to eating like let's just say like pulled pork or something like that, like I'll notice
get-
that like it'll smell good, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, oh man, this looks like the part, you know what I'm saying? And this is not, you know, barbecues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then once I start eating it, then I'm like, oh man, that was not the right move.
Well, TMI, but I didn't barf like after eating something I knew I was supposed to be eating. I literally like just threw it right back up.
Yeah.
It just don't sit well in your tummy for one,
Yeah.
and it just don't feel good. It make you feel sick.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy, but it's so true. Like once you get to a point where you 90 days in eating clean, you know, your fruits and vegetables, your juices, your smoothies, your sea moss, all that. Like after, you can't just drop a lifestyle that you just picked up for a good 60, 90 days. You gotta continue on. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
Now, it's a part of your lifestyle.
And then to go even deeper, this is the part that trips me up the most is, you know how the saying goes, you are what you eat? That's literally a fact. And then on top of that, you're creating a genetic code based off of what you eat for your children, your future children. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. It's like, if I'm eating all these, you know what I'm saying, processed foods, all these foods with contaminants, I'm drinking hella pop, you know what I'm saying, all these juices with Red 40 and all these other things, I'm literally creating sperm in my body that is contaminated and that can potentially give my future children diseases like autism and different things like that.
That is real life.
That's what trips me up the most, because I'm like, not only am I potentially affecting myself and my health in the long term, but also my future children. So that's legacy that we're talking about. We're talking long term. It's not even right here.
Yep.
But most people don't think like that. Most
And
people are
it's
just
so
like,
crazy
oh, man.
because, I mean, I'm not ashamed of it, but, you know, I was raised off of ground beef, like hamburger meat, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, like, as I go, even my grandma used to make me meatballs because I didn't like chicken when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like chicken with the bone. I only like the boneless chicken or meatballs. My grandma would make meatballs. So it's just so crazy. Like as you grow older, you know what you like, and it's like redisciplining yourself to stay on track and not go back to what you've been raised off of. And it's so hard, but every day you gotta keep pushing forward. Like keep pushing forward. Like I did the duck flower cleanse, and if you don't mind, you can check it out. I had posted it on YouTube, and the only symptoms I had was just a lot of vomiting.
Yeah.
And I was hot and cold. Like that right there tells you like get rid of all this mucus that's in your body. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Clear it up. Drink your smoothies with your sea moss. He said he takes sea moss by the spoon, and it tastes really bland. So he's a champ. For real, he's a champ.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, you gotta weigh your options here, right? So it's either you suck it up and eat something that's a little bit gross, or it may not be, you know what I'm saying, your favorite thing to eat, and see the benefits, or you continue on with what you're doing and continue down the path of destruction. Because at the end of the day, your body is the vehicle that you have to drive in until you leave this earth. So at the end of the day, if you want to optimize it, you're gonna have to sacrifice. Life is all about sacrifice, and that's what I'm learning as a young man.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want, it's gonna be hard. Like there's nothing in life that's gonna be worth having that's just gonna be handed to you. That's just gonna be easy. Because if it was, then everybody would be rich. Everybody would be a good mother. Everybody would be a good father. Everybody would, you know what I'm saying, have the body of their dreams, whatever the case may be. So
yeah,
you have to make the sacrifice.
Good point. You do. You really do.
And to add on to your point too about like retraining yourself, one thing that I've been retraining myself to do is to, no matter how hungry I am, I need to eat slow.
Right. Eat slower. Chew your foods.
Right.
It helps your digestive. I heard that.
Right. And if the faster you eat, the harder it is for your body to absorb the nutrients from the food. Because the more it takes more energy for your body to break down the substances.
Yes.
Especially for, eating not the healthiest or like processed foods and whatnot.
Right.
But
And that's so crazy because like when I eat slower, I do literally taste the flavor of the food, and I get full even like faster. Like right now, I have like a half a burger left and some tots with my sauces. So yeah, I'm gonna let this digest. And it took me a minute because I used to just stuff my face.
right.
I used to stuff my face. So it took me a minute to actually get to this point where I'm actually slowing down, eating my food, tasting the ingredients, the peppers that I was just telling you about. The peppers are really good in this burger. Really, really good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, like for me, where it came from, like I had to do a lot of like inner work to understand like that there's a lot of traumas in my life that I haven't really dealt with that I need to start addressing. And one of those things was like the fast eating because like growing up, we didn't have food in the fridge all the time. So I would always eat as fast as I can, as much as I can, because I don't know where my next meal's coming from.
Right.
But it's like now that I'm my own man, you know what I'm saying? I got my own responsibilities that I'm taking care of and I'm holding it down for myself.
Right.
I know that I'm gonna make sure that I eat. I'm not gonna allow myself to go without food.
Right.
Right? So I'm gonna take the necessary time that it takes for me to digest the food and retrain my brain to be like, there is something coming later on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry.
Right.
Right? So
Yeah. That's a good point. I'm so proud of you. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23?
Yep.
Yes. That's what's up. You're gonna be very successful man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm working towards it. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
Life's
Every
been
day.
whooping my ass.
Yeah, every
But-
day it's like you have to get up and just go for it. If you don't go for it, you just sit still. You sit still, you ain't making no progress.
Right.
So you might as well just go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, and I also want to say shout out to you for even like having the guts to do this because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people, like even myself included, like get a little bit like nervous when you're like pulling out cameras and stuff like that because most people have trouble even confronting themselves in the mirror,
Yes.
let alone like being in front of potentially thousands or millions of people on the internet
Yeah.
and just doing something different. You're always gonna get criticized. That's what I realized. Like me, I'm a boxer and I hear it all the time, like, oh, what are you gonna do if you get brain damage? Oh, what are you gonna do if, you know what I'm saying, you get knocked out, or this and that, or you can't even feed yourself, or you become a vegetable.
They
And it's
just
like,
want you to focus on the negative. You should focus on the opposite of what they're pushing towards you. You know?
right.
You know?
And the thing is, too, is I've noticed just from having like thousands of conversations with people, because I'm a pretty charismatic person, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I find pleasure in like speaking to people because the more people you talk to, the more perspective you gain on life. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you get to understand like about why the world is the way it is, right? Stuff like that. But like one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people allow fear to run their life. And that's where their vocabulary comes from. That's why they hang out with certain people. Because a lot of people don't like to feel challenged.
Yeah.
Because challenge comes from growth. And
Right.
growth only comes from, you know what I'm saying, going through that fire and being molded into something else. Like, it's uncomfortable to grow.
Yeah.
And people don't like that.
It is very uncomfortable to grow, and it's something with the fear. Like, I don't know, I have fears, but you have to learn that you don't give your power to the fears. You know, you like
Right.
literally just seek within, and then like literally your higher self sometimes will come in and talk to you. You have to listen. If you don't listen, it's gonna be repercussions for not listening. If you're not listening to your higher self, it's gonna be, you know, just something come back that's not good because you didn't listen to yourself. You're supposed to listen to your higher self, trust in your higher self, you know,
And
which
to
is
add on
God.
to your- right. And to add on to your point as well, one thing that I'm coming to realize about life is real talk, you're the only person who has the answers for your life. Because you're the only person who's went through your experiences. You're the only person who's seen what you saw. You're the only person who interpreted the world like how you interpreted it.
Life
So-
is about yourself, taking care of yourself, and then being a positive remark on other people's lives as well. Like just helping them, being there for them, talking to them, you know, getting people out of little mental struggles, you know, just speak life into them. So I try to be more like loving lately than like have an attitude about something so little. Like just drop it and show love. You know, like everything that people be bickering about, drop it, calm down, peace, lessons, love. You know.
100%. Because at the end of the day, this life is a temporary experience.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that we're spiritual beings living in a mortal body, right?
Yes.
Or a quote-unquote flesh vehicle.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you're not imparting information to other people based off of your own experiences and your mistakes, and it's like, why are you even going through the things you're going through?
Yeah.
Like, do you ever ask yourself that? Like,
If you're not able to
Look at-
share your story
Right.
and be a testimony to other people. Yeah, why basically be here? Are you inspiring the next person? Are you helping the next person? Like, you gotta understand that too. Like, this is just flesh, like, this is not me. Even though people look at this and judge this is not me. Like, literally, like, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Because I feel like it's my duty to be able to give somebody else like some leeway, so that way they don't have to go through the things that I had to go through. Because we've all made a ton of mistakes. We've all been in areas that we shouldn't have been. We've all been around people that we know we shouldn't have been around, but then we still did it and bumped our head, and then we're like, okay, yeah, now I get it, right?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, that's just how most humans learn. We don't learn until we learn it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Until we get smacked on our ass, and then we're like, okay, yeah, I should never do that again. But
Never be a people pleaser again. Because people pleasing get you where? Nowhere. People pleasing get you what? Nowhere. You trying to please the next person for what? Please yourself. Be remarkable for yourself. Like I don't know. This life is about yourself and your journey, and you enjoy the journey. And that's what I always say. It's like a slogan of mine. Enjoy the journey, because it's your journey. It's just, your mental is very powerful. What you think, your thoughts are very powerful. What you say, the tongue is very powerful. People do not understand that. They just be yapping off at the mouth. And I cannot be around people who don't have any like self-control. And I'm very a self-centered person, so everything about me. But it's gonna become a time where I'm gonna have to challenge and not think about myself so much and think about the next person. So
right, to an extent, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna have your back like you're gonna have your back.
Exactly.
If you think about it, when you woke up today, was there somebody who was worrying like, oh, did she? I don't even know your name. What's your name? Claudia?
Yes.
Oh, Jair. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Like, nobody was thinking, oh, did Claudia eat today? Oh, did Claudia get her nails done? Oh, did Claudia make sure that she handled her business with her work or with her YouTube or whatever?
Exactly.
Nobody's thinking like that. So to an extent, you have to be selfish. Because if you're not selfish, you're not going to get your goals completed.
Exactly. You
That's
have
just
to
how it
pour
is.
back into yourself instead of constantly trying to pour back into humans. Like, it's not wrong with humans, but I'm just I'm antisocial. Like, I can literally just sit here and have lunch, and I had a nice conversation. That's just the energy. We felt each other energy, good vibes, good energy, and it be just part of the conversation. That's what's up. I'm so excited to put this into my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna send it to you, or basically I can just say my name now, so you can put the notifications on, and then you'll see when it pops up.
Yeah, I'll subscribe.
Yeah. Yes. So this is Jair, right?
Jair. Yep.
Jair. That is so cute. Because I have a nephew with my boyfriend's nephew. His name is Zaire. So Jair. That is nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
You know what's crazy too? I searched it up. So in Hebrew and in Arabic, it means shining light.
For real?
That's what it means. Yep.
Yes.
But what's the YouTube name?
It's Claudia K. CLA UDA KAY.
Claudia K, like that?
KAY.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Got you locked in.
All right, you guys, about to get up out of here. Got my food. I gotta work at 4. Instead of the half split view,
Yeah.
full screen.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
thank you.
Oh yeah, of course. It was nice to meet you. Yep, I'll see you around.
All right. You guys, I'm full. Full. Nice talk, good energy, good vibes. Period. About to get ready for work and go to work. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Are you the makeup artist? Hey, makeup artist.
Hey,
How you been? Me too. Right.
so what we doing?
Today, I think it's really a big party. I think it's a big party because it's a.
And he said, come
We got.
in
pants on the back. I'm like, where the bag at? It's my first
You signed in? Okay. Yeah, it's all that rain outside. Makes you want to just crawl into bed.
I was even hotter yesterday. I'm happy to be cool in here.
It's so nice and cold in here.
For real, I love it. I was sweating yesterday at work.
I don't have central air in my fucking apartment.
It was so hot yesterday.
You better have 4 fans in there.
Yeah, literally.
For real. I got a fan on my bed.
Y'all started pouring down rain there when I was on my lodge. Today's Thursday, July 20th. Like to do the shift at work.
Oh, is it really?
It was pouring on the lodge.